At Dave Cooper Live, we connect the industry leaders in the architectural, engineering, and construction space with the people, the products, and the processes to help them build it better. Welcome to today's show, where we explore the cutting edge of AI and its profound impact on the architecture, engineering, and construction industry. Imagine a world where buildings design themselves, construction projects run with machine-like precision, and our cities evolve into smarter, more sustainable habitats, all powered by artificial intelligence. Today's guest is Dr. Mehdi, and he is at the forefront of this very transformation. Mehdi has dedicated his career to integrating AI into the very fabric of AEC practices. His work not only enhances efficiency and profitability, but also paves the way for a more innovative and equitable built environment. So whether you're an industry veteran or a tech enthusiast, stay tuned as we embark on this enlightening journey into the future of construction. Now, before we get into it, we can't do any or all of this without our good friends powering us up, Cobalt Creed. They are service providers, developers of prefab home builders and manufacturers, allowing them to achieve the highest levels of comfort with their mechanical systems, indoor air quality, and low energy costs from the HVA systems installed for their projects and their customers. Their approach is centered around the Unico system. It's a small duct, high velocity SDHV central heating and cooling system. If you're not familiar with them, check them out, Cobalt Creed, and a big thank you and thumbs up to them for all that they do. All right, let's hop into our sponsors, and then we're going to bring Dr. Mehdi right onto the show. CombiLift is the largest global manufacturer of multi-directional forklifts and straddle carriers, a leader in long load handling solutions, offering a free warehouse and site optimization design service. CombiLift helps companies of all sizes and from every industry maximize the capacity, safety, and efficiency of their warehouse and storage facilities. A big thank you to Paul Short and the team at CombiLift for helping us all to build it better. Visit them at combilift.com. Ready to scale up your offsite construction business? Introducing 4A Constructs, your solution to finding skilled labor for offsite manufacturing. Say goodbye to the headache of recruiting a skilled workforce with hand-selected certified tradesmen that are expertly trained and managed for offsite manufacturing, set crews, and finish crews, ensuring maximum productivity and safety. Unlock the future of skilled workforce development for all of your offsite construction needs. Visit them at 4aconstructs.com. All right. Again, a big thank you to all of our supporting members. We can't do any or all of this without you. And make sure you support all of these supporting members as well, as you see in the ticker below. And if you want your name on that ticker and you want to support all the good work that we're doing, please reach out to us and we'll be more than happy to add you to our show. All right. Without further ado, we're going to do a speed round with Dr. Mehdi. Hey, Dr. Mehdi, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for having me, Dave.
No, hey, listen, man, you were on the show. I don't know. It's been a couple years, I think, at this point. And you have been in the AI space. It is over every headline around the world right now. Billions, and that's with a B, dollars are going into this space. But yet you've been at this for a long time. Before we get into this, Dr. Mehdi, why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are, who YegaTech is, and then even then, we're going to give you a chance to win a free signed book, the new book coming out. And guess what? They are Amazon bestsellers. But Mehdi, you only got a few seconds to do it. Go ahead, take a few moments.
All right. So I started as a structural engineer, moved to construction, starting building what I design. And then fast forward, I did a PhD in architecture, design, computation, and got a master's in AI. Was part of a team that introduced AI to Autodesk. Has 8 US patents in the applications of AI in manufacturing and AEC industry, and wrote a book called Augmented to create a framework for AEC companies to adopt AI and bring AI to their organization. And that's exactly what we do at YegaTech. We help architecture, engineering, and construction companies to develop a strategy, execution plans, and business plans, and governance around AI and how they should leverage this tool to their benefits.
It is on the top of everybody's list to try and understand what AI is right now, how it fits into our business platform. I'm going to put your website up here. I hope you're okay with that. Right.
Absolutely.
But you can definitely go to yegatech.com. You can learn more. You can help yourself and help your team understand what's going on in the world of AI, specifically for the AEC industry. And I think that's what's so important here. You are focused on our industry, not only with, speaking and writing books, but you're running seminars, you're hosting classes and everything else. And by the way, you have your own seminar coming up at the end of the month as well, don't you, in April?
Yeah, so in April, we actually have a 3-day AI summit and strategic planning in San Francisco, the Bay Area. First day, we go to NVIDIA's headquarters to see what's behind the scene in the world of AI. Next day, we have a full-day AI summit with all amazing keynote speakers. And the third day, we go to Napa Valley to drink some good wines and do some strategic planning to bring AI to AEC organizations. We're really excited about that.
Well, and if somebody wants to register there, you can also go to yegatech.com or you can go to the events at YegaTech, and we'll put all of that on the screen here in a little bit as well. All right, let's hop into this a little bit. And, I guess really the first question that I want to ask you before we get into the new book and what have you, what should offsite manufacturers, architectural designers or engineers, where do they start? What is the easiest way to start? What's the lowest hanging fruit that you guys are finding?
Yeah, so the easiest way that you can find these AI opportunities or business improvement opportunities in your company is often asking yourself or people in your organization, what are the things that they do every day? And they're like, why are we doing this? Why should we, this is like 21st century. Why are we still doing this way? And those potentially are the areas that AI could help with that. So these opportunities come from two angles. One is what is business challenges that exist in the organization today, or what are the opportunities for the company going into the future. So that's why if you find these challenges and prioritize these opportunities the right way, your AI strategy will be the accelerator of your business strategy.
Yeah, listen, I mean, most of us are using it in our everyday lives right now, and it's speeding up so many things to include, writing emails or even reviewing all your emails and what you have to ask. So I can only imagine it goes much deeper. I'm going to ask you a question for each industry, right? One starting with offsite manufacturing. Can AI automation enhance quality control and offsite manufacturing? And is there any real world emphasis or examples out there of success of this happening already?
AI can help with QA, QC as an example in so many different ways. Today, when you have, specifications and then you have certain, drawings that you want to compare, you can do that on your own manually, or you can use AI technologies to do that for you. AI can help you with pre-construction before, going into construction. If you're in the, housing space, just as an example, HiArc is a tool that you can use today to be able to quickly go from a sketch of an idea that you have into a full-blown 3D model of the house in just milliseconds. There are lots of tools and solutions out there that can help you achieve those. And the question is, which of these tools and solutions are the right fit? If you go to a website called AEC Plus Tech, you can find a list of all these solutions. You can find maybe thousands of these solutions that out there in the market. But as executives and business owner, you got to be thinking about which of these solutions will bring the most value to your company and to your organization.
Say that website one more time so we can have it.
AEC Plus Tech.
AEC Plus Tech.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a website that collects all of these tools and solutions, AI solutions, and other solutions out there in the market. Right now, we have 10,000 plus tools in the AEC industry, and they're coming in more and more. And the reason behind it is that today you can use AI to write codes and software. So when in the past you had to hire maybe 200 software engineers to do that, today you can use maybe 50 software engineers with the help of AI to achieve the same results. So there will be more and more solutions coming into the market, and that's why some of the AC companies are leveraging AI to develop their own tools and solutions internally.
Wow. So let's talk about architects now, right? From design processes to efficient and sustainable buildings. What are you seeing as the most popular use right now of AI with architects out there?
So and this is across the board, one of the most common use cases of AI that we see out there is using AI in marketing and writing proposals. Just as one example, there's a really good tool out there called Joist.ai, Joist.ai, and a lot of companies in this space are using this tool to develop their marketing proposals. By the way, it's not we're not affiliated or with any of these tools or software that I mentioned. It's just as one example. There are other tools out there as well, but as one example for you to check out right after the call. And so the point is that you can use this tool. The process that used to take maybe 10 days can be shortened into just a day or two, and that can add huge value to AEC companies.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And well, I got one more. I want to ask about engineers, and I want a little more in depth though on this one. Can it improve structural analysis and load calculations, material selections, all of that? From an engineering perspective, where it really matters, not from just a design perspective, cosmetically. How's it helping the engineers out there be better?
Absolutely. So you're talking about, for some reason, you're talking about my PhD thesis that I did 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago now, more than 10 years ago. It basically, the project that I worked on at that time was that there was a owner in LA who wanted to figure out what material is best for the structure of the building. So they hired the architectural firms to do that analysis and study. So the architectural firm contacted a structural engineering firm, and they had 3 different layouts and 3 different materials: steel, timber, and reinforced concrete. And so with 3 different layouts and 3 materials, they had 9 different combinations. And the owner said, I give you 6 months to do this study and tell me which combination is the best. So it took them 4 months after doing the structural analysis and cost estimation. They outsourced all of those to get answer only for one solution. But I created AI system that could quickly do all this analysis based on the past project data, actual process-based cost of construction. And instead of waiting for 4 months, you could do all these different variations in just a week. And this
Wow.
is the difference that AI can bring to the space.
All right. We're doing a fast round today because you have a lot going on. All of these things that you're talking about, and you just gave us so many resources that I guarantee 99.9% of our listeners didn't know about, where to find things. Let's talk about the YegaTech AI Summit a little bit and why people should attend.
Yeah, the reason people should attend this is that, and goes back to the new book that Dr. Sam, our co-founder, and I wrote together called Disrupted, is that a lot of companies think that this AI thing is just a technological, evolution, and the tech people in the company are responsible for that. So we adopt this tool and we adopt that tool, and then we're done. We're okay. But in our work with the AEC executives over the past several years, what we're observing and documented in this book is that it's beyond just technological revolution. It's a company-wide shift that needs to happen. How executives should prepare the culture. Because if people are afraid of AI, they're not going to adopt the tool. You're going to invest so much money in bringing these tools, but you won't get any adoption. And that's a big waste of money. So you need to make your people excited about this so that they are using and adopting this tool. So there's a cultural aspect of it that needs to happen. And then how is this going to change your business model? So far you're making money, by doing this and that, but AI can completely change your business model. And we have a lot of examples in the book. And lastly is your operating model, how AI can help you to change your operating model, how people were producing data and delivering it to the company can significantly change. And during the AI Summit that we have in San Francisco, we will cover all of the different aspects of this, from culture, business model, operating model, and then we will put together a strategic plan for the people in the organization to really thought this through and bring that into their companies.
And so the book is one thing, right? And if everybody was watching the screen, let me put it up one more time. The new book, Disrupt It, is coming out, and you can be one of the first ones to get a copy of this book. So for the first 3 people, that's right, 3 people that actually go to disrupted-book.com and you download any of the free chapters or the workbook that's in there. So if I'm getting this wrong, let me know.
Yeah.
You're more than happy to give them a free copy of the book. Yes?
Yes. Absolutely. So for 3 people who go to the disruptedbook.com, disrupted-book.com, and download the workbook, free workbook, or free sample chapters, it will ask you, where did you hear from us? Make sure that you put in davecooper.live in there, and we'll send 3 signed copies, US only, to people who basically do this.
You know what? And that book's going to be full of information, just like the few things you've already given us on this show. Well, we're down to about 2 more minutes here, so let's wrap this up. So with your summit, that's one side. Let's talk about the Disrupted book just for another second. If there's anything that somebody's going to take from that book, what is the one reason why they should have it?
I think there is one of the messages this book is giving, with lots of examples, is that right now at this moment in time, every AEC company is now a technology company. If you have data And if you use AI tools out there or can use AI tools out there, you can make something really good for your company. And for this reason, every AEC company is now a technology company. You have a ton of data, you have available resources and AI tools out there. You got to start using it. You got to start thinking about how AI can help you do things better, faster. For the first time in the history, the intelligence is no longer uniquely a human asset. And now AI is there that is intelligent. And as a leader in the organization, you got to be thinking about how should you prepare your company with this transition in the history, and how should you bring AI and leverage that fully in your company. And the book explained that from 3 different lenses.
Last question, I'm going to let you go. How should construction leaders prepare their companies for this era of AI? Because we all know, my good friend Margaret Whelan always says we have PMS in this industry. We're pale, male, and stale, right? So how do you prepare an old school industry to be ready for the future of AI? And is it going to help them bring in new minds, younger employees or team members to help them get there?
Absolutely. And so let's start from the last part of the question. What we're seeing in the industry is that there's a ceiling that young kids will hit because the executives want to run the business or want things to be run in a different way. But these young kids, they want to use this tool. They want to bring new ways of thinking, and they get frustrated. So how should we prepare a company for the era of AI? Really going back into how are you preparing your culture? Are we having a growth mindset, or are we having a fixed mindset? Are we just calculating ROIs, or we should have expectations just beyond ROIs? How should you prepare your business model? Are you just thinking about the traditional business models, or AI can help you create new ways of revenue streams in the organization? And how should you change your operating model? What are the new ways that your employee needs to work? How you hire people? Are you just hire people based on their skills at the schools, or based on how they can use AI and leverage AI? So there are major shifts that needs to happen, and all starts from the senior executives in the organization. Because if we don't change that top layer, their mindset, nothing in the organization will change.
Mehdi, thank you so much. I appreciate you hopping on. I know you're a very, very busy man and you have another call to get to as well. Everybody listen, the new book is called DisruptIt-book.com. If you want your free copy, be one of the first 3 of Dave Cooper Live followers. And in the promo code, make sure you write DC Live, DaveCooper.live, so they know it's you, and download the workbooks, download some of the chapters, and you'll get a free signed copy. And I will tell you this now, his last book was Amazon bestseller. So this stuff is hot. And if you're not thinking about it, you should think about it. You need to go to the Egotech AI Summit. This is specifically for our industry, and that's what we're all about here, is bringing you value. If you want to learn about this stuff and sit in some workshops with the experts and the pros from around the world and come away with just one thing that can improve productivity or even just happiness and culture in your company, this is the place to go. Mehdi, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dave. And I'll be happy to give your audience a 10% coupon code for the AI Summit, just for you. And then we'll share that with you after this. And yeah, thank you so much, Dave, and really appreciate it.
Yeah, make sure you just put it in the comment sections on social media and we'll do it. Mehdi, I'll catch up with you later. But for the rest of you out there, again, a big shout out to all of our supporting members. And let's make sure we thank these sponsors as well. Mehdi, have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Bye.
What an amazing show. Thank you to all of our sponsors for helping us to continue to bring all of these innovative conversations to all of you out there. Please visit them, see what they have to offer you. And as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel and ring that bell. It would mean the world to us. I'm Dave Cooper. Thanks for watching.